to leave our accommodations by Tuesday. It's just a couple days away, so brought the vacuum cleaner over from the mobile home that we purchased this vacuum while we were here. But we just drained the tanks and put the doucher through the toilet. You don't do that very often, but sometimes you just gotta do it. So you got her all drained out. Now you're just filling up the water tanks. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. Yep. Drained both the gray and the black tanks, and I think we're gonna go to Mom's tomorrow. Just
to visit, play some dominoes.
Hey, okay, you guys. I'm going to give you the permit timeline as an update, but also as what's really all happened. So we got down here like in November, just so that this is all on record and I remember, because I had to write it down. There was so much crap. Okay, so we went down to, we just decided after last year, we'd go straight down to the county and talk to them and try and get some real information. It was hard over the phone when we had done that several times when we were here before. So go down to the county, and lo and behold, you walk in there and here's all these counters set up. They have it arranged so that you can do this kind of thing. So it was quite easy. While we were there, we also got a permit, burn permit, and we did get some answers to how this whole process was supposed to at least get started. It seems like they give you little bits and pieces as we go along, regardless. Okay, so that was on November 15th that we had done that. So you have to buy the house first to be able to apply for the permit. So we did find a house. There's videos on all that, us looking and everything, on the 12th of December. So we went down 4 days later because we had all the paperwork done and applied for the permit in person. So we were down there again on 4 days later on the 16th of December. And they give you this little piece of paper and it says your expected receipt. You're supposed to receive your permit by, it said by the end of the month, 12/30. So that's as far as we went. We received a phone call, Scott did, from a flood control person on the 28th of December, somewhere around there. And all she had said was that she was going to send us an email with all the information that we were supposed to need for the next step, because we were going to have a survey done because we were in a flood zone 1/10, which is like virtually nothing, but it still is a flood zone. I think everything in Arizona is in a flood zone. So, okay, we waited for that, never got that. So 2 weeks later, we went down to we went down there again on January 10th just to try and find out what was going on. And that's when she sent us the email that said she was going to send 2 weeks prior. So you can see the delays on all this has just been very frustrating. So she explained everything since she was there. We talked to her specifically, and she explained everything as far as we thought we needed. So we found and sent the email, so we were all good. So we went away on the 10th, and it took us a while to get anybody to even answer. Of course, we were all on this because we were trying to get all this accomplished before we leave. So now it's January. We finally found a surveyor that would actually answer us and gave us an estimate on the 20th. We signed that estimate, and we got scheduled. So we had to sign it and pay half down before we could even get scheduled. The survey was conducted, which you've already seen in past videos, on the 1st of January, February. And we did finally receive the report. And on two weeks later, about on the 19th, we received the report. They were very good about that, and they did tell us that it was going to take that long. So we did kind of expect that. So now we're in the middle of February. So it took us 3 days to get all of our permit applications and everything that we were supposed to do So we did send that in on the 22nd of February. So that's where we're at right now. Just kind of waiting to hear back from them again. We have to be out of here. We have to be out of this park by the end of the month, which is only like 6 days away. So hopefully we're going to hear something. We assume we're going to get this back and then it'll be done and we'll be on our way. So that's the update. Today, getting the bus ready to go. We already filled up tanks. And I think he's emptying tanks. So we're getting there. Almost actually ready to go. Of course, the minute Scott decides to go outside, all the neighbors got to chit chat for the first time. We've been here for 6 weeks. I don't know, nice enough people, but I am really tired of living in freaking RV campgrounds, that's for sure. Tired of it. So, yeah. Ready to go, everything put away so I won't make a big spill and noise when he's moving. And so, it always looks so messy when we get ready to go, but it is what it is. And we're going to our land, whether we should or not. That's what we're doing. So I'll show you when we get there, I think. Bye-bye, Silverado. Gotta stop and find the camera. Left it in the bus somewhere on the seat. All right. On our way to the land, right or wrong. See what the day brings us. So we're here on our land. If you remember in previous videos, we were at High Chaparral in Eloy. They're actually Casa Grande address, but we mistakenly didn't save ourselves enough time to stay there, so we ended up having to move because they were full over to the Silverado. And as it turned out, with Silverado, we thought the 6 weeks should be plenty of time for them, but as it turned out, they don't accept buses, so we couldn't stay there anyways, even if we wanted to. So here we are. We're here on our land. Like I said, right or wrong, we'll figure something out. Just glad to be here. Gotta get this over by the pad. Our extra dump is over there, so we can reach that with the bus hose when we have to. So I don't know. People are unpleased about us being here on our own land. It's not gonna make a difference if we're parked over here or parked where we want to park. So I don't know. It should be all good. I hope. We should be hearing about that permit today or tomorrow. I told you yesterday, but the other day, but this is where we ended up with the bus. And we just had a whole bunch of rain last night and so much wind all day yesterday. It's just crazy to me how green everything is in Arizona this year. You can tell it looks like we got grass. And way over there too. Looks like there's grass in that whole lot next to us. Absolutely insane. But we had to, last year we parked next to the slab here because it was nice to be able to have the table and chairs and all that stuff out here on the slab. But it's too, we've had so much rain. It's just too wet. And you can see it just got filled up. And yesterday's rain, last night's rain. It's got big puddles. You don't see puddles in Arizona. There's no puddles in Arizona. Crying out loud. Craziness. Well, this is our ditch. Oh my God. I almost slipped on that. Dirt gets like slimy. Yeah, so that's our drainage ditch. Not much for drainage. I think it just kind of settles in there. Man, I don't know. So, I'm going to try not to fall on my petunia on the way down here. Okay, wow. Ooh, this is a slimy mess. Okay, well, it's definitely warm enough to, I'm going to start painting. I'll at least mix it up. Now the house got a good bath last night with all that rain. So, we'll see what we can get done. I'll look over here quick. Water. Water everywhere. Okay, catch up with you in a minute. We're painting today. You can tell a little bit of gray left up there. Green, the greenish or very light green is the new color. This house was like 3 different colors. And Scott's just gone around and can't go up and down with the roller because it misses all the stuff like that. So we have to go back and forth sideways. And I think I already spilled on the screen, and that's a real pain in the ass to clean that up. Maybe we should just take those screens off.
I would.
Well, you can just go right ahead and do that for me. Yeah. It will look so much nicer when it's done. I don't know. We'll see how far we get today. Oh, it's so exciting. 2 sides totally done. It's just nice to see it all one color. Painting it, realize how many flaws there are in that siding and everything. I mean, as far as dents and holes, which we'll have to fill, like that one right there, which I can do. But I wanted to get this at least done. You know, I'm not a fan of being on the ladder, but like I said, just gotta try and get something done. So, yay. Function yesterday. All the beautiful flower growth. That was something that was planted though. This is all natural around the Indian reservation. Absolutely gorgeous. It's just a few miles from where the mobile home is, so pretty. Let me back up. Finished painting. Like I said before though, when you paint over it, you can tell all the imperfections, the dents, and the it's pretty beat up. But you know, it's an old trailer, so what are you gonna do? Looks nice painted though, nicer for sure. So the last part was this end here where that I just painted over that window and closed it up on the inside, but we're gonna, yeah, that window has to come out, though I think it's letting in a lot of crap in there. Nothing's really sealed. But Scott says we can take it all out from the outside and we won't have to disturb the inside, which should be good. So we just need 2 panels, but which we can get at the mobile home depot in Mesa. But they're siding panels, yeah. But they're we got no way to haul them. So we'll probably just make do with this for this year, and then next year when we come back down, when we have to have we either have a truck or we'll have bring down the Mazda with in a trailer or something. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But anyways, yeah, so looking so much better. And I'm glad to have this part of it done anyways, so. So yeah, once we get the outside trimmed up and new doors, it'll look pretty fancy.